I've never seen Harry Potter in my life, but one thing that I did kind of get from the human collective was that a new word was introduced, and that was muggle. So I don't want to offend anybody. What I mean by muggle is just someone who doesn't believe in magic. So I don't know. This message kind of came up today. I feel like Spirit wants me to share with you guys. I'm on my way to the grocery store, and I kind of do this thing where I cloak myself, where I don't look interesting on the outside, basically. It's almost like I invert myself into being a muggle, because in public, you don't want to go out as a magician, you don't want to be your magical, most brightest, extreme self, because you'll get a ton of attention, right? And some dark attention, shadow energy will come if you do that as well. You'll have to fight off other people's projections and whatnot. So for me, it's better to just go into that kind of camouflage. And I was thinking, well, if I do that, then naturally it would make sense that people who are, quote unquote muggles, who don't believe in magic, who are logical, rational minded, would do the same. They can cloak themselves to make themselves look like a magician. And I realized, like, whoa, this has happened so much along my journey. I've realized that this happens a lot. And I guess a lot of things started to make sense. Because for me, really, a magician has two main characteristics. And it's these two things. Number one is that a magician is only going to use magic for the highest good of all. A true magician, a true light master, like an ascended master, like Jesus or somebody on that level, they're only going to use their magic for something good, right? And number two, the magician is heart-based. So all the force, all of their power comes from the heart center, the sacred heart. So that's what makes a magician, for me, that's a true one. And I've realized that a lot of people can pretend that they are a light master by using other forces and kind of cloaking themselves to maybe come off or portray themselves as a higher light ascended being. I spoke about this once before in a video about light sciences, and how I realized that you don't have to be a compassionate, heart-based, loving light being to know how to understand light sciences and to create or co-create your reality, become a high manifester. You don't have to be a good person to be super powerful, is what I'm saying. And I learned that kind of the hard way, and our egos can get in the way. And a lot of times we can, sort of sabotage our own good. But then we sort of learn, and we get back into alignment with that highest good, that highest force, that universal light force energy that comes from the heart center. And then we become aligned with that version of ourselves that we're really truly meant to be. So that's like true power, right? That's when you become unstoppable within yourself. You just know who you truly are. You're not wavering. You're not making little side agreements with your lower self or lower shadow beings. You're not having this split in your psyche. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. It's funny because I've had clients come to me and say that they've worked with other people, and that they got kind of skewed, or they didn't understand what was going on with their path, and the relationship got dark or whatever. And I understand that, because we're all learning and whatnot. But I realized, looking back, that those people were actually working with false light gurus. So unfortunately that has an effect, and luckily they're there are some of us that can spot that and, you know, become mindful of that and just know that that's just a part of the polarity here on this, you know, on this planet. There's going to be light and dark. So you have to be very clear with yourself so that you can see it in others and, you know, start to work with the right people around you and become more aligned with your highest good, your heart center. So, anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you all. And I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace.